How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here and a little bit of an interesting video here. This pack to me is pretty decent value. So I'm going to tell you guys this pack and all about it and how it could potentially work and be good. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. I'm going to top into the video right now. If we go to the store, guys, here, you know, that might not necessarily be true sometimes. So if you go to the Frozen Forces pack section here, check out this Ultimate Frozen Forces pack, all right? So I'm not usually a fan of like buying untradeable packs. I just typically am not. Cause you know, you feel like you're throwing coins into an untradeable and you can't get those coins back, right? Here's my thought, all right? So you have this pack where it contains 383 plus overall Frozen Forces players and 20 Frozen Forces collectible. You can open 5 per 24 hours, okay? So I did my math, all right? So if you're getting, of course, 383 pluses guaranteed every pack, and you opened 5 of them, let's just say. First of all, that would cost a lot of coins, obviously. I'm not expecting you guys to, you know, open, you know, 750K worth of these packs. I'm not telling you to do that. But you get 15 83s minimum. That's if you get 83s, right? There's a chance you get 85s, 86, or 87, or I've heard rumblings. I'm not sure if anyone can confirm this in the comment section down below, that you can actually pull one of the master set player items, such as, you know, Ottinger, McDavid, Bedard, you know, Riley. So that would be crazy. But here's my thought process, though. So if you guys saw yesterday, here I'll show you a little recap of what I pulled in my pack, the one I opened yesterday. All right, so for argument's sake now, guys. So I got that Heiskin and I got 2 83s, right? So wow, bang, I got an 85 plus. And guys, how do you make the MSPs? You need to trade in 85 pluses, right? So for me, I got Heiskanen, all right? Of course, Huberto, you know, let's not, you know, I'm not putting him in there. I didn't pull him in there. But all right, so we already got 185 plus. Obviously, I'm not going to use Heiskanen. I have his X Factor, so if I wanted to use Heiskanen, I could just use that. But there's one, right? And then you got to remember, guess what I got, guys? I also got 2 83s from that. So I can put those 2 in right here. And just like that, I'm one away from making another 85, right? Let's say again, you open another pack, guys. You open another pack and you get lucky and you pull an 85 and even another 83 or 2. Guess what? You get another 85 plus you're able to make another 85 from this set. So just like that, in two packs, you are legitimately 3 out of the 5 for this set, and 2 85s away from making an MSP. And that would cost you like 300K, which is not that bad. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. And, you know, let's just say maybe you have some 85s lying around. Or, you know, let's just say you want to, like, maybe potentially go and buy an 85 in the auction house. Let's see how much an 85 is currently, you know, going for in the auction house. That's the real question, right? But it's definitely an intriguing one here, because this is a way that you could potentially, you know, make an MSP for a bit cheaper, right? So 85 overall. Let's see like what the cheaper 85 you're going for right now. So yeah, I mean, it's looking like you can get an 85 for like give or take like maybe 40 to, you know, 50K-ish, maybe even less than that. I mean, if I'm doing my math correctly here, guys, you can end up, again, there has to be some luck involved, totally. I'm not telling you this is like a foolproof, you're guaranteed anything here, but these packs could be pretty decent, all right? So let's see if I go 30K to 40K, because if you're going for like 30K, you know, that's not bad. That's really not bad at all. Like, that is really not bad. So, you know, you can say here that 85s, I mean, if they're going for that amount, I mean, that's not bad. So, say again, what I just mentioned happens, you could end up potentially, you know, if everything goes well, you could, in theory, make an MSP for like 370K, essentially, right? All you have to do is spend, what, 35,000 plus 35,000, of course, that's 70K, plus the 300K, so it would cost like 370K, all right, in theory, right, if everything went right. And, obviously, it would cost more than that, you know, if you just wanted to actually outright, you know, make the sets and make the players, right? Typically, you would assume, of course, at least, right? Because most of these 85 plus cards are going for at least 100K. So, for example, I mean, it's definitely an interesting way to do it, But the other side of it is say, okay, you'd be like, all right, Henreek, it's not much of a discount, right? You're still getting the same, you know, it's not a huge difference in cost, right? And there's no guarantee of it. Gotta remember, you're also getting 20 collectibles as well. So say you even open a couple of those guys, you know what you could do is you could actually, again, this is actually what I did. This is actually what I did. So with those collectibles, I actually got I did the set where you get 7 80 pluses, right? And guess what happened, guys? I did this set, 40 collectibles, and guess what I got? I got an 85. So there you go. Essentially, I was able to, I had collectibles from doing moments and wildcard and all that stuff as well. But essentially, I bought a pack, right? And after I did this, I got, you know, Heiskanen as well. So I basically got, if you combine all the value into the assets, I probably got around like 300K back from that one pack, realistically, or at least 250K, because Heiskanen's like worth like 120, all right? And then I did this, an 85 worth like 35K, so that's like 170, plus the 83 overalls, you know, it's like probably like, you know, 20 to 30K, right? Of the Frozen Forces. So we're profiting. We are profiting in actual assets. Not gonna happen every time, but there's that potential. And I feel like it's an interesting way to kind of go around and try to make one of these MSPs, because like I said, doing this 780 plus set, I mean, you're gonna get like decent overalls. You know what I mean? You are. And think about it. Let's just say you make that set, all right, and then you want to be like, oh well, all right, I didn't really get, you know, that big pull. Well, guess what? You're going to definitely get 81 pluses from that pack. You're not going to get 780s. That's just not going to happen. So it's, again, an interesting way to do it, I'd say, but certainly a way to maybe potentially get it for a little bit cheaper than if you just outright traded 81s in and just made, you know, tons of 83s, right? It's an interesting way. Like I said, it's kind of a more fun way, I'd say, because, again, you're opening a lot of packs. You know, you're getting those collectibles. You can use them on whatever you'd like. But as I mentioned, if you guys watched my video yesterday as well, you know, you could simply also, if you really want, you could even do the 85 overall Frozen Forces player. So, right, think of it like this, guys. Say, again, there's a lot of luck that has to go in this. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you guys this is an absolute guarantee of anything, okay? I'm just saying this is a potential thing that I've seen, and I've seen people say has worked for them, okay? So let's just say you open that pack and you get, you know, 2 85 plus Frozen Forces and an 83, whatever. And you get 20 collectibles. And you open another one, all right? So you spend 300K on packs, and guess what? You can and you get another 85, all right? So then you have 3 85s just like that, and then you'll have enough collectibles to make an 85 Frozen Forces player, and there will be 185 short. So in theory, that could even cost cheaper to make the MSP than my other way that I mentioned already. So again, it's not a guarantee. There's luck involved in this for sure. Just keep that in mind. There is luck involved in this, but it could be a pretty interesting way to go around it. You're not gonna, basically what I'm saying is, opening these packs, you're not gonna like lose like a ton. You're just not. You know, unless you get 83s every time. But even so, you're still getting the collectibles. So you're still getting valuable items back. So keep that in mind. You know, again, I don't want anyone to get mad at me. I'm just saying this is what I've noticed and might work. Then please don't get mad if you guys open 3 of these packs and get all 83s. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying this pack is pretty decent from what I've seen, and for me personally, it's worked. And I've seen people in my chat as well on Twitch say that it works. So just don't get mad at me, please. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live every single day, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. But also, keep in mind, guys, I always recommend only spending coins on this. Don't spend money. I mean, I really don't recommend anyone spending money in this game. Just try to avoid that at all costs. But I'll see you in the next one.